Hello everyone and welcome back to CircusTutorials. In today's tutorial we'll be going over a requested video on how to juggle under your legs. So before we get into it, like most of these tricks, the main prerequisite is being able to juggle 3 balls fairly comfortably. Once we can do that, we can start learning to throw under the leg. Before we try jumping right in, it's good to practice it statically, so with just 1 ball and throwing under the leg from one hand to the other. So there's 2 main ways to think about doing this. One is bringing your hand all the way under your arm and tossing from there. And the other is thinking about bringing the leg into the pattern. So the pattern doesn't really move, your hands don't move that much. You just kind of bring your leg up and into the pattern. This works much better with club juggling, which we can go over in a future video, but can also work with ball juggling just as well. So practice under the arm. And also there's 4 different ways that you can throw under the leg. You can throw from right hand, right leg, right hand, left leg, and then also left hand, left leg, and left hand, right leg. Personally, I feel that opposite leg is a little bit easier. So right hand, left leg, because I find it's a little bit easier to bring that leg up and over. If you're super flexible, it probably won't make much of a difference, but if you're very inflexible like me, I find opposite legs a little bit easier because I can just kind of bring that knee up to get that clearance. So practice with 1 ball for a little while in the different ways. Same arm, same leg, and then opposite leg, opposite arm. Try a little bit of both, find out what's comfortable for you, and we'll move on to the next step. So hopefully those throws are starting to feel pretty comfortable and we're ready to incorporate it into the actual pattern. So like what we talked about and did with the underarm video that we did a few weeks back, same thing with the under the leg. So the first step is just going to be starting with an under the leg throw and start juggling. And you can do this opposite leg or same leg, as well as both left and right hands. So just start juggling that way, just to start getting the feel for it. After that, we're going to incorporate it actually into and out of the pattern, so while we're juggling, and then do it and still keep juggling. So big trick here is just make sure you lift your leg up high enough to be able to make that clearance, and just 1 throw, back to juggling. Practice that, get comfortable with that, and then we are going to work up to more difficult variations. So a couple more difficult variations. One that I like doing is every other right hand throw onto the leg, but alternating legs. So it's right leg, throw, left leg, throw. So the throw in between each leg, just to slow it down a little bit and make it a little more comfortable. You can do it on every throw, but then it ends up being very quick. And I like just doing this alternating version just because I find it a little more pleasant. So I'll show you that right now. So the right hand goes right leg, throw, left leg, throw, right, throw, left, throw. And that makes a pretty nice, comfortable feeling pattern. Again, if you were to do this on every right hand throw, it's doable, but it's very fast. So then it's right, left, right, and it just ends up being very fast that way. Which again is doable, but does take some more practice. Another thing that you can do is the tennis pattern where we have the same ball go back and forth under the legs. So I'm gonna do same arm, same leg with the blue ball. As you can see, it's a pretty wide pattern just to give myself room to bring my legs up. So the pattern doesn't really change, it's my legs coming into the pattern. And again, there's a whole bunch of different variations you can do with this. There's a famous trick called the running man where every throw goes under the leg. So I end up with this really big running pattern. Much more common with clubs just because it's a little easier, but I've seen a lot of people do it with balls as well. And if you want a fun way to also get some cardio in while you're juggling, that's a great pattern to do. And you'll get very winded very quickly, believe me. And with that, that has been today's tutorial, how to throw under the leg while juggling. If you like this tutorial, please do all the YouTube things. We do appreciate it. It goes a long way to help us out. And if you'd like to see future videos, leave that down below. Again, this video was from one of your comments. We do pay attention and we do listen to what you want to see. Share your progress with us on the Facebook. And as always, my name has been Chuck Clark, and this has been Circus Tutorials, and we'll see you in the next one.